scene, a spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe, as we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Knights will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arizona State's offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. And the Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So UCF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll put in play from the 41 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to run it. Slithers into space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
On the run, fires downfield. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw your primary target like he was on that last one.
Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. on the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Butler. They'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. On the move, it's Burrell. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Now the play fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got a little space. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Line getting set on second down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try the run. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, few rivalries west of the Mississippi mean more than the war for Utah, BYU and Utah, and it's just gone final. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. Fun one in the Big 12, man. They generally are, as the teams there continue to jockey for pole position.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update.
Yeah, and this man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Miller wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy.
When you're on offense, you see so much of this nowadays. You see misdirection. You see somebody flying across the formation. Why? To get the eyeballs of those linebackers, to get them to move out of a gap, one space. Works to perfection here. That's why they break off the big gain on offense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll move the wide receiver. Caught behind the line. It's Jenkins. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. minutes of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Rides the back on the option to give. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And sometimes these QBs, man, you just want them to hang in the pocket maybe just a little bit longer. It's 3rd down. I got a little bit I got to get, and I think he pulls the football down, tries to make a play with his feet, but the defense does their job and forces the 4th down.
Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
And this offense, they don't want a field goal. You can tell. They want a touchdown. They want points. 4th down, going for it. And how about the QB, man? How about the poise? Dropping back to throw the football. Nah, it's not open. Nothing there I don't feel comfortable with. But he absolutely pulls the trigger, makes the decision, tucks it, and gets the big 4th down conversion.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Miller will go to the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. He'll keep it on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass op.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Sun Devils are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And with a hallelujah land. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
He'll bring it out. It's Ashley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense a little back up here. Boy, we didn't work to convert this third down. Miller wants to pass. Sweet cut there. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Under fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
They were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He's got great speed. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. They're working that left side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the run, it's Burrell. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
Makes the grab. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Ashley. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really...
Oh, he's got some space. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Miller will go to the air. Quick completion on the out. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now on 1st down from the 40. Off play action. Here comes the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's caught. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The short hands. It's Richardson. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Knights will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
And the Sun Devils have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Finds a man on the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Sun Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for a big play. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Sun Devils! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to start the 2nd half. and he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is
turning it on. The 50, the 40, the 20. He's up, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Knights. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UCLA is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Terry Donahue, this has not been a blowout today inside the Rose Bowl. They're up by 13 over Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
It's a running room. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the O will stay out there and go for it on 4th and inches. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touch.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, that's just tough, hard-nosed running. You need 1 yard to get, let the running back figure it out.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. We've got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Under fire. Fakes to grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Knights look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Intercepted for the 11th time. Bringing it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Sun Devils! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Handoff to the lone back. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. The Knights come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He's got it on the right. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Motion from the back. Miller wants to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snares it outside. It's Jenkins. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Richardson. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play. The Knights have it in scoring position on 1st and goal.
He's looking to throw. Touchdown, UCF! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The give to the back. There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Sun Devils in a good spot here with second and short. On the run, it's Burrell. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Sun Devils lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Used the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running back searching for a hole. Jukes his way for more. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Sun Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are on the move. Give to the single back. And some room to work. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one is 2nd and 14. They'll go to the ground. Jumped on top of the pile.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave.
And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold on.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Sun Devils will try to move the chains on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
That one hurts. They thought they'd move the chains on fourth down. Instead, they back up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. Boston College delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Chestnut Hill. never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Miller will go to the air. Sweet cut there. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Running to Green. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
The Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Miller wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Nice move to keep running. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Knights have it with a 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
From the 30-yard line on 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them.